Do not refrigerate these 12 foods. Find out why. In daily life, many of the foods we consume regularly can lose their nutritional value or undergo unfavorable changes in taste if not stored properly. Certain foods require specific storage conditions and should not be refrigerated. In this article, we will examine 12 important food items that should not be refrigerated and explore the chemical reasons behind their storage recommendations. 1. Tomatoes. Tomatoes, Lycopersicon esculentum, are a commonly used vegetable that adds flavor to many dishes. The primary reason tomatoes should not be refrigerated is their tendency to lose flavor and texture in cold environments. Tomatoes produce ethylene, a gas that promotes fruit ripening and flavor development. Refrigeration slows down this ripening process and can result in less aromatic flavors. Additionally, low temperatures can damage tomato cell walls, leading to a softer texture. Therefore, tomatoes are best stored at room temperature in a dark, dry place. Refrigeration hinders their ripening process, preventing them from reaching their full flavor potential. Room temperature allows tomatoes to naturally ripen, enhancing their flavor. Refrigeration not only impacts the taste of tomatoes, but also their nutritional profile. These red wonders are packed with antioxidants like lycopene. Cold temperatures can reduce the levels of these beneficial compounds, depriving you of their health benefits. The best way to store tomatoes is at room temperature on the countertop or in a fruit bowl. Keep them with the stem side down to prevent moisture loss and preserve freshness. If tomatoes are already ripe and you're not ready to use them, it's okay to store them in the refrigerator, but bring them back to room temperature before consuming for the best flavor. 2. Onions. Onions, Allium cepa, are another essential vegetable used to enhance the flavor of various dishes. Onions should not be refrigerated mainly due to their tendency to spoil in humid conditions. Enzymes present in onion cells become more active in cold temperatures, leading to accelerated deterioration of flavor and texture. Storing onions in a cool, dry, and well-ventilated place is recommended. Cold temperatures also alter the texture and flavor of onions. Refrigeration converts starches into sugars, resulting in a sweeter onion. While this might sound appealing, it diminishes the onion's original flavor profile and makes it less versatile for various culinary uses. Odor absorption is another concern. Onions readily absorb surrounding odors, and in the confined space of a refrigerator, this can lead to an undesirable mix of flavors. Imagine onion-flavored ice cream or fruit infused with onion aroma. It's not the most appetizing thought. Additionally, refrigeration contributes to sprouting. Onions stored in cooler conditions tend to sprout more quickly, affecting their shelf life. Sprouted onions may still be edible but can have a worse texture and taste. Refrigeration might seem like a logical choice if you've cut an onion and want to store the remainder. However, it's crucial to seal the leftover onion in an airtight container to prevent it from absorbing refrigerator odors. Otherwise, you risk encountering food remnants with an onion flavor. 3. Potatoes. Potatoes, Solanum tuberosum, are one of the most commonly consumed root vegetables worldwide. Potatoes should not be refrigerated because low temperatures can alter their starch structure. Enzymes that convert starch into sugars become more active in cold temperatures, affecting the taste and texture of potatoes. Additionally, refrigerated potatoes are prone to becoming soft more quickly. Potatoes should be stored in a cool, dry, and dark place. Additionally, refrigeration can contribute to the formation of a chemical called acrylamide when potatoes are cooked at high temperatures. Acrylamide is a potential carcinogen and tends to form more readily in potatoes stored in cold temperatures. Keeping potatoes at room temperature helps reduce this risk. Refrigeration also increases the moisture content in potatoes, promoting bacterial growth. Potatoes prefer a dry environment to stay fresh longer. Excess moisture can lead to quicker spoilage and unpleasant odors. To maximize the quality and safety of potatoes, store them in a cool, dry place away from direct sunlight. This helps preserve their texture, flavor, and nutritional integrity while minimizing the risk of acrylamide formation and bacterial growth. Avoid refrigerating potatoes unless necessary for specific culinary purposes. 4. Tropical fruits, mangoes, pineapples, bananas, etc. Tropical fruits such as mangoes, Mangifera indica, pineapples, Ananas comosus, and bananas, Musa spp, undergo ripening processes best at room temperature. Refrigeration can slow down the ripening process, resulting in changes in taste and texture. In particular, bananas stored in the refrigerator may develop dark spots on the peel and a softer interior. Tropical fruits should be allowed to ripen at room temperature in a place away from direct sunlight. 5. Bread. Bread is a staple food in many diets and is consumed daily by millions of people. However, refrigerating bread can alter its starch structure and accelerate staleness. Additionally, refrigeration can create a moist environment conducive to mold growth. Bread should be stored in a closed container or bread box at room temperature. Refrigerators can be a flavor spoiler, especially for bread, which acts like a sponge and absorbs surrounding odors. Storing bread with other items can alter its taste and smell strangely. To preserve its original flavor, keep bread away from the refrigerator. Cold environments don't halt the aging process, they just change it. While refrigeration slows down mold growth, it accelerates starch retrogradation. This causes bread to stale more quickly when brought back to room temperature. Freezing is a better alternative. If you won't finish the loaf soon, slice it and freeze the slices in a sealed bag. Freezing suspends the aging process without compromising texture and taste. Thaw slices at room temperature when ready to eat. 6. Garlic. Garlic, Allium sativum, is a commonly used spice known for its distinct flavor and aroma. Garlic should not be refrigerated due to its tendency to spoil in humid conditions. Enzymes present in garlic cells become more active in cold temperatures, affecting its taste and texture. Garlic should be stored in a dry and cool place. Storing garlic in the refrigerator can also lead to increased moisture content. Excess humidity contributes to the formation of rubbery or moldy cloves. This not only affects the taste, but can also impact the shelf life of garlic. Additionally, refrigerating garlic can result in the absorption of unwanted odors from nearby foods. Garlic has a porous skin, making it sensitive to absorbing flavors from other items in the fridge. This can compromise the integrity of garlic's distinct taste and make it less appealing for use in various dishes. For optimal storage, keep garlic in a cool, dry, well-ventilated area. Ideally, room temperature between 60 to 65 degrees Fahrenheit, 15 to 18 degrees Celsius is suitable. Store garlic bulbs in a mesh bag or open container to ensure adequate airflow and prevent mold formation. 7. Honey. Honey is a natural sweetener and food source with various health benefits. Honey should not be refrigerated because it tends to crystallize at low temperatures. Honey can remain stable at room temperature due to its high sugar content. However, refrigeration can accelerate crystallization. Honey should be stored in a sealed container at room temperature. Additionally, the low pH of honey, ranging between 3 and 4, creates an acidic environment hostile to bacteria. This acidity acts as a natural preservative, eliminating the need for refrigeration to prevent spoilage. Historically, honey has been used as a food preservative due to these natural properties. Refrigerating honey can also lead to complications when used. Cold honey becomes thicker and less pourable, making it inconvenient for drizzling over foods or mixing with other ingredients. Honey at room temperature is more versatile and easier to incorporate into various recipes. 8. Olive oil. Olive oil is a healthy fat widely used in cooking and as a dressing. Olive oil should not be refrigerated because it tends to solidify at low temperatures. Olive oil remains fluid at room temperature, making it easier to use. Additionally, refrigerated olive oil can solidify or become cloudy. Olive oil should be stored in a cool, dark place at room temperature. Low temperatures can cause condensation inside the oil container, leading to water ingress. The presence of water in olive oil can promote bacterial and mold growth, jeopardizing its freshness and flavor. Storing olive oil in a cool, dark place is sufficient to preserve its quality. Refrigeration can also cause olive oil to become cloudy, but this is not a sign of spoilage. The cloudiness disappears when the oil returns to room temperature. Cold temperatures may cause the waxes present in the oil to solidify, but this can be reversed without affecting the quality. The composition of olive oil makes it resistant to spoilage at room temperature by inhibiting bacterial growth. The antioxidants and polyphenols present in olive oil act as natural preservatives, ensuring its longevity without the need for refrigeration. 9. Chocolate. Chocolate is a favorite snack for many and is used in various dessert recipes. Chocolate should not be refrigerated because it can develop a white layer due to cocoa butter crystallization at low temperatures. Additionally, refrigeration can affect the flavor and texture of chocolate. Chocolate should be stored in a dry and cool place at room temperature. Coffee. Coffee beans or ground coffee are widely consumed for their caffeine content. Coffee should not be refrigerated to preserve its aroma and flavor. Coffee should be stored in an airtight container at room temperature. Refrigeration can affect the freshness of coffee by exposing it to moisture. 11. Salt. Salt, sodium chloride, is a fundamental ingredient used to enhance the flavor of dishes. Salt does not need to be refrigerated because it is a natural preservative and can remain stable at room temperature. Salt should be stored in a dry environment and in an airtight container. 12. Pickles. Pickles are vegetables fermented in vinegar or brine. Pickles should not be refrigerated to allow the fermentation process to continue. Refrigeration slows down the fermentation process and can alter the taste of pickles. Pickles should be stored in a dry and cool place. Understanding the ideal storage for different foods can significantly impact their taste and quality. By keeping tomatoes on the countertop for optimal ripening, onions in a cool, dry spot to prevent softening, and potatoes in a dark, cool environment to preserve their texture, we can ensure these foods thrive outside of the refrigerator. Embracing proper storage practices not only enhances flavor, but also maintains the nutritional integrity of our ingredients. Let's continue to appreciate the right environment for each food, allowing our taste buds to savor the best nature has to offer. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Hit the notification bell to stay updated with our latest content.